He had a heart of ice, but for her, he'd set the world on fire. On fire. Alex Volkov was a devil in disguise, blessed with an angel's face and burdened by a past he couldn't escape. A tragedy that had haunted him for years fueled his relentless chase for success and revenge, leaving no room for love. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's little sister, something begins to shift inside him. A crack, a melt, a spark that could set everything he knows ablaze. Ava Chen is a free spirit trapped by shadows of a forgotten childhood. But even through her scars, she never stopped seeing the beauty in the world, including the hidden warmth behind the icy exterior of a man she should never want. Her brother's best friend, her neighbor, her savior, and her greatest threat. Their love was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unearths dangerous secrets, ones that could destroy them both and everything they care about. Chapter 1. Ava, there are worse things than being stuck in the middle of nowhere during a thunderstorm, like being chased by a rabid bear, or tied to a chair in a creepy basement while being forced to listen to Barbie Girl on repeat until you're willing to chew your own arm off. But still, this sucked. Think positive, I told myself. An Uber will show up, now, I whispered, staring at my phone like I could will it to work. Finding your ride, the app chirped back, just like it had for the last 30 minutes. Normally, I wouldn't be this stressed. I had my phone, and I was under a bus shelter, so I wasn't completely drenched. But Josh's farewell party started in an hour. I still had to pick up his surprise cake, and the sun was going down. And as optimistic as I usually was, I wasn't stupid. No college girl wants to be alone in the woods after dark. I should have taken those self-defense classes with Jules. I mentally scanned my options. The bus didn't run on weekends. None of my friends had cars. Bridget's driver was busy. Uber was useless, and no cars had passed in ages. I wasn't about to start hitchhiking either. I'd seen horror movies. Thank you. There was only one choice left, one I really didn't want to take. I sighed, pulled up his contacts at a silent prayer, and hit call. 1 ring, 2 rings, 3. What's wrong? Came the gruff answer. I wrinkled my nose. Nice to hear from you too, dearest brother. Why do you assume something's wrong? Josh snorted. You called me. You never call unless it's bad. Fair. I'm not in trouble exactly, just kind of stranded. No Uber, no public transport. Jesus, Ava, where are you? I told him. What the hell are you doing there? That's an hour from campus. It's 30 minutes, 45 with traffic. I had a photo shoot. Thunder boomed in the distance. I huddled deeper into the shelter. The sideways rain didn't care that I was already soaked. Then, a rustle, a moan. Wait, another moan. Oh no, are you seriously having sex right now? I whisper-shouted, horrified. Technically, no, he said with zero shame. Josh Chen. You're the one who called me, he said smugly. A girl giggled in the background. I wanted to bleach my ears. One of the guys took my car to get more ice, he added. But I've got you. Send me your location. Keep your phone close. Still have the pepper spray I got you? Yes. Thanks so much for that birthday gift. I wanted a camera bag. He got me an 8-pack of pepper sprays. You're welcome, he said, totally missing the sarcasm. Stay there. He's on the way. He? Josh, what do you mean he? He hung up, of course. I sighed and wrapped my arms around my bag. Josh had a million friends, any of whom could show up, but I had no idea who he was. Josh was outgoing, popular, and loud. I was the opposite, quiet, reserved, dreamier than practical. He was the spotlight. I preferred the shadows. I waited, twilight settled in, the rain kept falling, and finally, headlights cut through the gloom. Relief turned to dread when I saw the sleek black Aston Martin roll up. No, anyone but him. Alex Volkov. He rolled down the window. Get in. Not a question. A command. He didn't yell. He never did. But his voice cut through the rain like thunder. I hope you're not expecting me to open the door, he said when I didn't move. Charming. I climbed in, soaked, careful not to ruin his ridiculously expensive leather seats. Thanks for picking me up, I offered. Silence. He drove like he did everything. Controlled, quiet, with an edge of danger. Alex wasn't just Josh's best friend. He was a mystery. A cold, arrogant, intimidating mystery. Genius IQ, millionaire, COO of a major company by 26. Handsome in that stone statue from a Roman museum kind of way. But also, a total jerk. Are you going to Josh's party? I asked, desperate to kill the silence. Yes. Cool. I tried not to focus on how good he smelled or how stupidly beautiful his hands were. Focus, Ava. Then it hit me. The cake. I turned to him with a too bright smile. Don't hate me, but we need to stop at crumble and bake. No, we're already late. It'll take 15 minutes, tops. Josh loves that cake. He's leaving the country. Stop. His hands tightened on the wheel, and okay, his hands were really nice. If I take you, will you stop talking? He asked, clearly regretting ever picking me up. My grin widened. If you want. Fine. Ava 1, Alex 0. When we got there, I opened the door, only for Alex to grab my arm and pull me back. His touch was warm. Too warm. You can't go out like that. Like what? I looked down, and oh no! My white shirt soaked, see-through, red lace bra on full display. You could have told me. I just did. I groaned. Can I borrow your jacket? He hesitated, then muttered, I'll get it. Alex stormed inside with his umbrella and came back minutes later, cake in hand. He dropped it in my lap and drove off without a word. Do you ever smile? I asked. What condition? Stick up your ass-itis. Silence. Then, a tiny twitch at the corner of his lips. Oh my God. Was that a joke? What were you even doing out there? He asked. Photo shoot. Spare me the details. I growled. Why are you here, anyway? I snapped. Didn't think you'd play chauffeur. I was nearby. If you died, Josh would be boring. I hope that stick up your ass punctures a vital organ. And because I was raised right, I added, thanks for the ride. I slammed the door and marched up the steps to my house. The rain had eased, the scent of wet flowers in the air. I was tired, irritated, soaked, and absolutely done with Alex Volkov. But something inside me, the part that liked danger, or maybe just couldn't stop poking the beast, knew this wouldn't be the last time I crossed paths with him. He was infuriating, cold, arrogant, and impossible to ignore.